Superstar, and I am joined by my beautiful Togolese friend Kai, aka the Diaspora Channel. She's also another YouTuber here, and we've connected some time back. And you guys may recognize her. She also was featured in our "Say No to Vaccine Trials in Africa" video. So if you're not familiar with Kai, please go over to her platform and subscribe. We wanted to do a collab today. It's been a long time coming. And essentially, we wanted to talk about the importance of supporting Black business. Kai runs an Instagram page, which is Buy Black UK. She's actually featured my product several times, as well as other entrepreneurs, Black entrepreneurs around the UK. So that is one of her primary topics that she likes to talk about, and we're just going to share that topic. So go ahead, Kai, you take the floor, introduce yourself, and those kind of things.
Right, yeah. Thanks so much, Gina, for having me on tonight. And yeah, you said a lot, but yeah, I'm Kai from Togo, and the main reason why I started this whole journey on YouTube is to say and share with our brothers and sisters out there, not only in the diaspora, but also on the continent, how important it is for us to support our own first. So that's the reason why I started the Buy Black First UK. First, I started the page first, say like a year and a half ago. And then from there, I say, okay, I need to reach more people, not only in the diaspora, but on the continent as well.
Yes.
So that's why I started YouTube. So whilst I'm promoting my own products, I promote also other Black-owned business products out there. So that's all I'm all about.
So what products do you offer yourself?
Myself, I'm more into like clothing and accessories.
Okay.
So, like they say, this beautiful headscarf. And
yeah, I'm just asking you. I know some of the products because I've seen your Instagram page, but I'm just asking for obviously the audience, so if they want to know, okay, these kind of things.
Yeah. So yeah, it's mainly African clothing because I'm so passionate about anything coming from the motherland, because that's us, and no one is going to to put us our stuff out there. So we are the main people that will promote our own things. So that's why my main focus, though I sell like faith inspired clothing as well, but the main thing that the reason why I started this whole thing is to promote African prints and encourage, women, men, just to embrace, our beautiful prints. Yeah,
absolutely. All right. Well, that's really good. And, I agree with you. We have to promote, I promote quite regularly my website, theafrikansuperstar.com. But it is very important that we support each other. And I've actually done some videos about basically, since we currently are not supporting, since the lockdown, we have not been patronizing Asian businesses and so on and so forth. And this is a great time to kind of shift ourselves back. Hold on just a moment, guys. Let me put her back in. Yeah, so basically I was explaining that since the lockdown and we're not interacting with a lot of businesses that we previously have supported, this is a great time to shift, our support back to Black businesses. So I don't know if you're aware, I didn't actually mention it to you, but I started a new series on Sunday called Shift Our Money Black. And I go over 10 Black-owned businesses every Sunday, to kind of help people locate them and things like that. So I did some businesses in London last week, but this upcoming weekend, I'm going to try to do like a US city, maybe Atlanta or New York or something, to help those people locally find some businesses that they can support, with online, really, guys. It's easy to, support. A lot of places have an online presence, and maybe if you can't physically go to their business, they can ship goods to you. Obviously, if it's like a restaurant or groceries, it would need to be somewhere in the vicinity of your home. But if it's like products, hair care, beauty products, clothing, pretty much intangible goods, you can probably find someone online to help, that you can support, that's Black owned, and get those products.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Yeah.
So, the thing is, we have so many amazing things that we really want to do, not only for ourselves, but for also the next generations. So we can't do those things if financially we are not free. So that's the financial freedom is key when it comes to the needs of our people, the needs we have in our communities. So that's where the whole thing started from, because I came across a video on Facebook, and you've been living here for a while now, so I'm sure you are aware about the gun and knife crime in the UK.
Yeah, so, I know it's on the rise in London. I know some of the gang activity and things like that in London.
Yeah. So I went on the page just to see what is this all about, and see what I can do to support the charity. And then what really broke my heart is the donation, the amount that was there. So it was so small comparing to what the dad was doing, because he actually lost his son, and his name is Derek Prince. So he just dedicated himself to bring awareness, to try to teach the young boys, you have to look after each other. So for things like those kind of things, we need to really back those kind of charities or organization and support them whenever we know that, okay, this person is here and this is what they are doing for our community. So when I say that, I'm like, no, we have to do something. And at that time, I had a car accident myself, and that always turned my life upside down. So I couldn't donate more than what I donated. So that's where the pen dropped. Like, oh, is it like people don't actually have to give? So I'm like, okay,
I don't know. I don't particularly think. I think some people neglect Black businesses. There's a myriad of reasons why they actually do. Some of them think quality is inferior. They think that, basically Western products or products sold by foreigners, Asians or whites, that somehow they're better quality, somehow they're better, and then second of all, some people have had maybe experiences at various Black businesses, and then in my opinion, they blow it out of proportion. So if you go to a restaurant, you have to wait a little bit longer, or maybe you get bad customer service. It's like, it seems like the focal point, if it's a Black business, is so huge compared to, like, we go through nonsense all the time at non-Black businesses, but we continue to go back and patronize. So I think some of it is, also, there's also sometimes a lack of convenience. Oftentimes other businesses may have multiple locations, to be more convenient. Whereas maybe some brick and mortar Black businesses, maybe they have one location or one or two, or maybe where they're located is not like central, or, whatever. So people, they have their laundry list of excuses why they don't patronize. The other thing is, some of them are not aware, and there's not one comprehensive directory. There are some directories, but there's not like, a well-known place like Amazon or Facebook that you can just, let me just go on this website. It has a database of a lot of Black businesses or whatever, to be able to locate and patronize these businesses. So I think if you want to support Black business, it has to be a conscious choice. You're going to seek them out. You're going to, engage with them, and maybe, obviously, if you're comparing like a local Black business to like an Amazon, Amazon has huge logistics. Sometimes they have cheap prices. They can get your product there to in a couple days. If you're dealing with like a small or medium Black business, they may not be able to compete in that way. But if you choose to support Black businesses, you should. And I think with the immense buying power that we as Black people have, we should be patronizing our own businesses. You know what I actually realized, Kai, when I did my first episode of Shift Our Money Black on Sunday, one of the things I was looking for was Black-owned nail salons and hair salons. And this particular directory that I found, which was called the Black Book, it literally had 2 nail shops listed and a couple hairdressers. And I thought to myself, Black women patronize hair salons consistently, nail salons, beauty supply stores regularly. But it's disturbing that we patronize, but we are not owners. You know what I'm saying? We are the number one consumer to non-Black businesses in a lot of cases. And that is not really great. So I think constructively, going forward, we can do that. So if you are in the UK, again, for those of you that have just joined the chat room, big shout outs to the Afrikan Superstar family. I have my good friend Kai here from the Diaspora channel. She is also a YouTuber here. She runs an Instagram page called Buy Black First UK, right?
Yes.
Is that correct? Okay.
Yes.
And she highlights various, UK Black businesses there. She's advertised me several times. And basically she, has shared with us important reasons why we should support. And that's what kind of led her to starting her Instagram page and her YouTube page, was to get that information out to our peers. So, if you have not yet checked out her platform, make sure that you go over and do that. Let me actually look for your link and put it in the chat room, or if you can put it in. I want to make sure that if anybody wants to subscribe,
it's straightforward. Buy Black, just Buy Black First, all in one word.
No, I'm talking about your YouTube channel, sweetie.
Or the YouTube channel.
Yeah, I'm gonna put your link in so that people can subscribe. She's not a new YouTuber. She's been here for a while. She's got almost 1,500 subscribers. So I'm just gonna pop her link in for you guys. You're welcome, sweetie pie. I'm happy to have you here. I know it's been a while. We've been planning to do a collab. And we're getting around to it, and I'm grateful.
Same here.
Right. So I've just put her link in the chat room, guys. If you guys can go over and support her. If you recall, I see we've got some other people in the chat room now. Big shout outs to the Afrikan Superstar family. Make sure you put the likes up when you're here. But basically, you guys may have seen Kai in our Say No to Vaccine collab video that we did a couple weeks ago. She was Togolese, she's the Togolese. She was speaking French. She was doing her thing. And I always tell her how beautiful she is. Oh my God, she's so gorgeous. She's a humble girl. And
so do you. Wow. So do you.
Yeah, so we want to support her. She is a valuable member of the Pan-African YouTube community. She's very, very, very supportive of us other YouTubers. We've been in contact for a long time now, and she's very, very helpful, always friendly, always supportive. And I just want to let you know, formally, that I appreciate that. These YouTube streets. These YouTube streets are no joke. So I appreciate you being a mature, genuine woman that, we can build this rapport. It's fantastic. This is what we need to showcase on YouTube and in our communities, because a lot of our people are very dysfunctional with each other. And we're not going to get anywhere with that. We have to team up.
No.
and collab and stuff like that. So yes, definitely. Big shout outs to you guys. Let me see who's in the chat room. What's up, Slayer? What's up, Ashley? What's up, Abby? What's up, Raina? Black Beauty. Hi, guys. Make sure you guys get the likes up if you're here. I have the Diaspora channel with us tonight, and we're talking about the importance of supporting Black businesses.
Yeah, 100%. You have to. We really,
So,
really have to.
So, Kai, what are some of the businesses that you have connected with on your Instagram page? What are some of the other Black businesses?
Yeah, on the Instagram page, I have more people from the US. So I actually made a video for one of them. I bought the products, us women, how we are into, lip gloves, makeup, and stuff like that. So she actually in the US, and I love the product. That's what I'm actually wearing now.
That lip gloss?
Yeah, the lip gloss is big to start with. The size is good. The product is amazing. I used to pay almost like 18 pounds for the same product when she was on sale. Her name is Mashuna Collection. So I bought it like I think 6 pounds. Yeah, 6 pounds. So I go to, and I'm like, I have to support my sisters, from one woman, from the next one that also is, in business. I have to do it for her. So yeah, I think I did that like 3 months ago. And another one, I'm sure most of you guys will know him. He's into like books. So I've got some of his stuff also there. And the other one is Kingdom of Mel. So she's more like into like travel bags, suitcases and stuff like that. So the first year I just dedicated for all Black owned businesses. I don't charge them anything. So I did that for a whole year. So it's only this year I'm trying, like to charge something little just to keep the page going. So, I think it's so needed, because sometimes, like you mentioned, that's one of the reasons, because people most of the time will say, oh, I don't know who is doing what, within the community. So I say, there we go. Why, I should just start, doing that for people, putting their business out there, and just to let people know which brother or sister is offering which services. If you need lawyers, you need solicitors, whatever, because we have all those people.
That's the thing. Like, it's nice to have the apparel. It's nice to have, some of those things, but like actual services like that, you may need to utilize business, property, barrister, grocery store, like necessity businesses.
Everything, everything.
We have to find those out, and kind of, we need to collect. I mean, at the end of the day, the name of the game is unity. We have to figure out how to come together. I mean, it's like, we talk about it, but it's time now to like figure out various ways. I encourage some of you that maybe you're into IT, maybe you can develop an app, that would do this. That would be fantastic. That would make it more convenient, because, the reality is, unfortunately, people have very small attention spans. And things need to be made simple for them, and if it's not, then unfortunately they lose interest very, very quickly. I mean, unfortunately, that's just how it is. So Black businesses have to figure out a strategic way to make themselves accessible, since maybe they are scattered around and they don't have multiple locations. Like, if we're here in the UK, we have like Tesco's, we have Aldi's, we have Waitrose. These are some of the large grocery chains that every few blocks, you're finding a location. So if there's a Caribbean grocer or something like that, then in order to make themselves be known, they have to create a presence or something, so people can locate them. So these kind of things. But I applaud you in taking the initiative to create that Instagram page and, running it. And it just shows that you have passion for what you're doing. So that's just very, very commendable. And I'm very, very proud of you for
Oh,
doing
thanks,
that.
Gina.
Yeah, I
Thank
am,
you.
because we can't, like, none of us can be successful alone. You know, it's a big, big job
Sure.
to communicate to our people, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and every hand, I appreciate every hand
Yeah.
that is committed to this, you know, helping our people, educating them, providing them information, whatever. So I
Mm.
really, really appreciate what you're doing on your side. It's
Thank you.
fantastic, you know.
Thanks, Gina. Thanks,
You're
Gina.
welcome, sweetie
So
pie.
we really, really have to wake up and understand that most businesses out there, they open today, tomorrow they are not there. So my question is, what are we doing wrong?
Mm,
Because you go to a Chinese, takeaway or restaurant, you know, who are you going to see there? You see all sorts there, including us. But just go to one Nigerian restaurant and see if you're going to see one Chinese there. So all the time we are the one always supporting others and neglecting our own. So we really, really have to know the importance of us coming together and putting our money in the right place.
yes.
And for business owners, we also have to be able to humble ourselves and get feedback from the people that are willing to support our businesses, because that's the only way things will really going to start changing within our community. And with time, you can start creating jobs and all that. So if someone starts a business and we are not there supporting them, encouraging them, then it's just going to be the same story over and over and over again.
Yeah.
So that's why this is so dear to my heart. Like, we really have to, change our mindset and do certain things, and not only us, but start teaching our children those same things, so that they don't end up having money and think, oh, if it's not this brand, I'm not gonna buy it. No, because all those brands out there that we always pump our money into them, if anything is happening in our communities, we are quicker, we are more the people that will jump into it and say, okay, here is $200, here is $1,000 for this cause. But those brands we are running after, that's not their business.
Yeah.
So this
I
thing
mean, I
is
think
really
we,
deep.
we, we have to promote Black first. You know, that's something that
100%.
other cultures do, and that's what we neglect to do.
Mm-hmm.
We actually become patrons of other people before we become patrons of our own businesses. And so
Mm-hmm.
that is why I think for some people it's such a tedious process, like, oh, I got to find these Black businesses, I got to try to, you know, blah blah blah, and to them
Now
it's
we
more
are
of a
putting it
chore.
out there for them. Now we are putting it out there for them to say, you
Exactly,
know
you know,
what?
make
Yes,
to help make it easier. Absolutely.
easier for them. Yeah,
Absolutely. Yes,
yeah.
absolutely. Absolutely. All right, guys. Do you guys have any questions for Kai, in the chat room, or anyone want to call in briefly,
Mhm.
because she is, you know, it's nighttime here in the UK, and I'm going to also go live after this. So if you guys have any questions, I've put her link in there. Big shout outs to African Tigress. Hi, sweetie pie. Big shout outs. Did you want to call in real quick, African Tigress?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Come
So,
call in very quickly.
oh,
And
thanks, lovely. Yeah, join
yeah,
us.
yeah, just call in quickly, and I'm gonna send you the link. Let's see here. Where's and you can just say hello to Caillou quickly, and then I'm going to go live and talk about actually something along these lines about, you
Great.
know, celebrating our culture, because that's
Oh,
what I'm doing today. Oh, African Tiger says she can't come. She's about to take a shower. Probably
Oh,
because
okay.
she's going live a little bit later, so
Oh, yeah, yeah.
that's okay. Well, for the rest of you guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, I put the link in there. Let's see here. I put the link for Kai's channel, which is the Diaspora channel. Please go over and support her platform. Also, if you're on Instagram, you can follow her page, which is Buy Black First UK, and it showcases Black-owned businesses. Also, if you are a Black-owned business, you can also reach out to her, via the DM or on her channel to also get featured, get your business featured on her channel to help get exposure for your business. And Akai, again, I thank you for joining me today, sweetie. I hope you get some rest tonight, and I'm glad we had an opportunity to talk about this subject together. So thank you so much.
Thanks for having me. And
You're
last word
welcome.
for those of you guys on the continent, please, please, please put our businesses first. Please.
Absolutely.
Forget about made in China. It have to be made in Spain, made in France. No. Support our local businesses. Thanks for having me, Gina.
You're welcome, sweetie. I'll see you soon. Take care.
See
All
ya.
right.
Bye.
Bye.